forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know what set me if it could flee. Me have to take away me say. Me have to take away me say. Me have to hide like a thief in the night. Me have to get out of sight. Me have to take away myself. I have to take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Surely I cleave where I eat. I said, yeah, I find you very hard to resist. With this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Surely I had clean berries. I say, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a master, guess who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves.
Welcome. Welcome to another Real Stuff Podcast. And this is Franco along with Flavius. Are you there?
Morning, Franco. Morning.
Seems like
Right
in a
Sunday
chance,
morning.
man.
Like Sunday morning in Jamaica.
Yes, it's sunny in your neck of the woods, and it's raining
Yeah,
in mine.
At least in my part, and I want to say a big shout out to all the residents of Enfield, complete Enfield, and not to be Dover, St. Mary, Charlestown Maroons are having their festival virtual. Kwau goes virtual. From the Abeng to the internet, finally arrived. And I must give a big shout out to all the people who not to be the health center, hospital, working very hard, the New Millennium Pharmacy, the market, the Metcalf Market, one of the oldest markets in Jamaica, over 100 years old, and all my people in the market who I go and buy produce from. Welcome to the Real Stuff Podcast. And then we're looking at all over the Caribbean, We hope that you're all listening, all tuning in to what is coming forward this morning. Yes, Franco. So what's happening with you?
Well, for us right now, things is still, we call it, intensifying in the state of Florida. We are now like in the 80,000 bracket. Yesterday I said it was 77,000. So we hit the 80,000 mark. So, it's like a lot of people got infected within 2 days. So we know it's on the rise. And not to mention, a lot of cops have been suspended, fired, because after reviewing a lot of videos and things, they are finally realizing that these guys are using more than, force. They're abusing a lot of black suspects. And advertisers are making changes on their labels getting more sensitive towards the Black Lives Matter movements and towards the social cry that the black community is crying out for. And
Okay.
as steps are being made, you see it circulating, a lot of things circulating all over on the social media platforms, black. So we're going to see what kind of changes it's going to make. It is so relevant that a song I received this song like I would say podcast, I'm going to say podcast 35, Racial War. And the artist in the song, song is telling you all about racism that is going on not only in the United States but all over the world. So I want to play it before you go into your Did You Know?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, man. We need to hear these things.
All right. Racial War, Culture Dark.
Yo! Me no matter about the color of your skin. That boy you send down racism. Almighty created every man equally, so we must live in love and unity. We want you to know say racism a folly. A culture that one more time. Look at me tell them so from a distance. Yo! You coulda white like snow, coulda black like tar. Who with the racial war? You coulda come from near or you come from far. Who with the racial war? Yo, your skin coulda smooth or skin full of scar. Who with the racial war? You coulda step from near or you step from far. Move there with the racial war. Yo! Jaffa man by the dust of the ground, breathe into his nostril the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Rise up and want to take control, from south straight up to North Poland. You know see how mankind get cold, and yo Jarat will have to unfold, and him a go deal with the wicked them cool. You coulda white like snow, coulda black like tar. Who with the racial war? You coulda come from near or you come from far. Who with the racial war? Yo, your skin coulda smooth or skin full of scar. Who with the racial war? You coulda step from near or you step from far. Move there with the racial war. No white, no fi fight white, no black, no fi fight black. And we no fi see no fight between the white and the black. If you no fight no one, nobody no fight back. The fight and the killing, we need it for stop. We are one blood, Tuna we don't say that. One love, Marley we not forget. Malcolm X and John F. Kennedy dead for that. So support if you want it for stop. So you coulda white like snow, coulda black like tar. Who with the racial war? You coulda come from near or you come from far. Who with the racial war? Yo, your skin coulda smooth or skin full of scar. Who with the racial war? You coulda step from near or you step from far. Move there with the racial war. No man shouldn't get shot trim white or in black. Why Papayla shoot man in a them back? The blind can see it's a natural fact. Why mankind have to live like that? Yo, when all man was made equally, out of envy and greed, yes, commit folly. Two material things, yo, which is vanity. Lot of race lose with them sanity. So you coulda white like snow, coulda black like tar. Who with the racial war? You coulda come from near or you come from far. Who with the racial war? Yo, your skin coulda smooth or your skin full of scar. Who with the racial war? You coulda step from near or you step from far. Move there with the racial war. Yo, Jaffa man by the dust of the ground, breathe into his nostril the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Rise up and want to take control, from south straight up to North Poland. You know see how mankind get cold, and yo Jarat will have to unfold, and him a go deal with the wicked them cool. You coulda white like snow, coulda black like tar. Go with the racial war.
That's Culture Dark, Racial War. So we're going to bring in Flavius to hit us up with what we call Did You Know? But before, let me give you this.
Hi, this is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff Podcast. They're such great company. This is your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast with Flavius and Franco. Welcome.
Yes, indeed. So it's your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast. So participate. Go ahead, Flavius, with your Did You Know?
Yes, we are here again with Did You Know? And most people must be aware of the saying, very popular saying, and I quote, money makes the world go round, unquote. And that's the world they're speaking about. But it's the same everywhere, included the Caribbean. Money makes us tick or not. Did you know that there are 13 different currencies in use in the Caribbean today? Did you know that? Who knew that?
I did know that.
With the Eastern Caribbean dollar, the US dollar, and the euro being the most prevalent. So we're going to look at these currencies. We're going to start with, the first set, Anguilla, Antigua, Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, Saint. These are the OECS, Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. They have formed themselves together in a bloc, and they have their own Eastern Caribbean dollar, EC, called it EC dollar. And they are 2.7 to the US to one US dollar. And that has been stable for a very, very long time. We will speak more about that shortly. Then we go to Aruba. This is Aruban Florin, Central Bank of Aruba, and it's 1.79 per US dollar. Bahamas, the Bahamian dollar, Central Bank of the Bahamas, 1-to-1 with the US. Market down clear, 1-to-1 with the US, and that is what I think we need. Barbados dollar, been stable for a very long time also. Central Bank of Barbados, 2-to-1 US dollar. Caribbean Netherlands, United States dollar. And it's marked float. The rate is float. This is the one that we have to be very careful of. The ones that mark float. There's no rate. It floats. Very bad. Cayman Islands dollar. Cayman Monetary Authority. 1 Cayman dollar to 1.2 US dollar. Cuba, the Cuban peso. Central Bank of Cuba. 1-to-1. Second 1-to-1 we are encountering now. 1-to-1. Very, very good. No room for speculation. Saint Martin and Curacao. Netherlands Antilles Guilder. Central Bank of Curacao and St. Martin. They are both Dutch islands. 1.79 to 1 US dollar. Dominican Republic, Dominican peso. Banco Central de la República Dominicana. Float. That's another one that is floating. Guadeloupe, Martinique, Saint Barth, Saint Martin, French Guiana, they use the euro, European Central Bank, but that is also floating. 80, Haitian Gourde, Banque de la République de Haiti, floating again. Jamaican dollar, Bank of Jamaica, float. Trinidad and Tobago, the Trinidadian and Tobago dollar, Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago, and that is float. Also, Turks and Caicos, United States Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and British Virgin Islands. They all use United States dollar, the Federal Reserve Bank, but they are also floating. We have a few countries that are close to us. Bermuda, Bermudian dollar, Bermuda Monetary Authority, 1-to-1 US, and par again. Belize, Belize dollar, Central Bank of Belize, 2-to-1, just like Barbados. Guyana, Guyanese dollar, Bank of Guyana, float. Suriname, Surinamese dollar, Central Bank of Suriname, float. United States dollar, Federal Reserve, float. In the Caribbean, I think the ones that are floating are the ones that are normally in serious financial difficulties. Okay, let me speak a little bit about the Eastern Caribbean dollar. Their money is very stable, and I think that they should offer advice to their bigger brothers and sisters in CARICOM of how to achieve a single currency and how to sustain it. So that is what is needed in the Caribbean now. We have too many currencies. None of them are aligned to each other. They're all aligned to the US dollar. The Eastern Caribbean dollar is a currency of 7 full members and 1 associate members of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, the successor to the British West Indies dollar. It has existed since 1965. How many years is that? They are going and doing well, very well. And it is normally abbreviated with the dollar sign or alternatively EC dollar to distinguish it from other dollar-denominated currencies. The EC dollar is subdivided into 100 cents. It has been pegged to the United States dollar since the 7th of July 1976 at an exchange rate of $1 to 4.7 EC. Okay, 6 states using the EC dollar are independent states: Antigua, Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The other 2, Anguilla and Montserrat, are British overseas territories. These states are all members of the Eastern Caribbean Union. So there we have it. What currency we are using, and for the past 2 weeks, the whole thing about a single Caribbean currency has once again been in the news. We don't know where we are going with that. But if we study the Eastern Caribbean states and can find out what they did, how they did, not why, because we know why, and it has been proven very, very good for them. And they are part of CARICOM also. So we need to take a look at that. Because you have so many currencies, and when you move from one country to the other, you have to be exchanging. And if we understand anything about money, currency, it costs to exchange. It's cost to exchange. So we are losing money every time we exchange. And if we have a single market and economy as in CARICOM, we don't want to be losing money, no matter to who. We want to maintain a stable currency so we can move on to do business in a very serious way. Now, my little understanding of currency is that when a currency floats, there's a lot of room for speculation. A set of people can just come and do something and this exchange rate go right down or come back up. because of speculation. Speculation means buying up the US dollars out of the market, controlling how much currency is on the market. When people have to pay for overseas goods, what's the cost of that? I think we'll do much better if we had one currency to work with. Since we are all one, CARICOM, one single market and economy. But I don't see how we can really have a single market and economy without a common currency. And we need to look at this one-to-one situation as opposed to floating all over the place. So that's it for today, Franco.
All right. So in case you didn't know, now you know. There's something I saw flashing across the screen, and that's the Bob Marley commemorative coin. When did that came out?
I don't know. I have to do some more research on it. But I in my research last night, I came across it, so I decided to include it.
Okay.
Because I don't think all the Jamaicans know that exists.
That's why I asked the question. When did that came out? Because
first, I will do it today. We can talk about it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But that's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that people will see it and ask more questions.
Mm-hmm.
They can get, because when they come out with these things, they normally come out so you can buy them.
Sure.
And keep them.
Mm-hmm.
100 days from now, they're going to worth, probably a lot of money. But I did not know that they had that, and if they have others, because if they have a Bob Marley one, they might have others. You might soon be seeing a Usain Bolt.
Oh yeah, that's why I asked the question, because I figure there might be others in line there,
yeah,
or maybe in the can about to drop out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm thinking so myself.
So in case you didn't know, now you know Pablo Black with our background music today.
Yes. Oh, yes.
This is your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast with Flavius and Franco. Welcome.
hands and clean heart. I used to see the face of the master. Wanna remember. Hear me now. Culture that one more time. Me say them heart no clean. Them bad mind, it's easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it's a fig one. My friend, them are not clean. Them bad mind, it's easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it's a fig one. My friend, just be careful when you're touching on the street, because the vultures them hungry and a look meat for eat. Be careful when you're rolling on the street, because the shot of them not even a pure shot of beat. And them a get caskets and breathe. But me a big mass, I got no give them no chance to eat. Cause the youth them off for school, and mama off for eat. And the mission when me dip and round and not complete, them are not clean. Them bad mind, it's easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it's a fig one. My friend, them are not clean. Them bad mind, it's easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them. Hey, well let me say Bonnie and Bobo, them a brother. Hey, Bonnie work hard, but Bobo him a taker. Me want him tell him put him up together. Hey, him say culture me a for rich, me a climb up the ladder. Me hear him buck up in a bad weather, yo. Because him this a wicked man from over the border. See, they know him little brain scatter, yo. Them are no clean. Them bad mind, it's easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it's a fig one. My friend, them are not clean. Them bad mind, it's easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it's a fig one. My friend, yo, cause look you mat your mark and me say look down to done. And don't forget to send praises to the man. Your heart a fi clean, your have to carry clean hand. Fi rally round Jaja, salvation, them are not clean. Them bad mind, it's easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one, round them, it's a fig one, my friend. Woman, seated upon the throne of glory, about to go tell you a true story. That might the mythical night and Donovan Silver.
We should be blessed and filled with happiness.
What a mercy, yeah.
With love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah. And every fence was warm, like a tree seed.
What a monster!
And the rivers of love you were plant, yeah. Your promise will make me taste to surrender. Angel Lord, you're especially sent, yeah. We should be blessed and filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs,
Yo,
yeah.
the woman forget to conquer. She forget the woman. Now watch those steps, she delicate woman. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, don't let me tell you vital part of me biology. If she never open and let them baby would have be. Which one of proud sitting on me history. To the children I know that could have never be. Who you think nurture pamper and care for me. To the young arc series of maternity, none of the woman forget pamper. She forget the woman. Now watch those steps, she delicate the woman. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, darling.
You're moving graciously. The loving you kiss me is so stress-free.
Oh, you mean,
yeah. You are a source of strength, Miss Magnificent, positive thinker.
Woman
You
of
my
the
baby
master
queen,
race.
oh my Madonna, modern day man. So wish you the best life filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah.
Then when you are going on with your girl chat, you mad Couldn't be referring not to me Princess Black. Well, if you don't come out of the poopy bank, that the mic say negativity, you would have hold it back. Cause there's no other like the female gender. No amount of exchange can replace your mother. You might tend to differ as you go older, but the breast was best and still is me brother. The woman forget pamper, she forget the woman. No, what you do?
Yes. Tsunami from Sir with Love. We have on the line with us none other than the man in London, Dan. Dan, what's going on, man?
Yes, Franco flavor, Jamaican football fans, cricket fans, all sports fans. Well, Premiership start back yesterday. It was a joy.
Yep.
To know, say yes, we are watching the game. But the only thing is, something happened in the first game. What people, I don't know how people look at it, but the referee, we can't understand how the referee didn't see that and how he didn't ask us some assistant with the replay. So I don't know if you see that one, Franco.
I tried that. Yeah.
Flavius was
did you see Flavor?
Me not get to see because me never know if Amazon would even bring it on. See it?
So Flavor, what you feel?
Yeah.
With your view, your opinion, put yourself in the referee place. What would you do at that specific point?
It is very, I don't know, it is there's nothing that him can do, really, because him don't have a clear sight of where the ball was. Because at least 3 players was around the ball. So he needed help. He definitely needed help.
So do you feel him should go to the technology side of it at that point? Because the reaction of the players, if you look at the reaction of the players, the players was telling me, yes, it's over the line, because and the next thing, for the keeper to be on that side of the net. So it's a big debate up here, because that point can determine if you play the European, and it could determine if you get relegated. So that was a point where everyone was saying, ref, go to the technology, go for the assistant. But he didn't, and it ended up. I don't even want to tell you what the coach said when they was interviewing him, because he was furious that he lost 2 points over something what is simple. Go to the technology, go for the support. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm going to try and see what happened. And if you go to the second game and see the penalty, total different. Total different. So there's an early conversation already. Should he go to the technology? Should he just work off his instinct? So that's a talking point. And yeah, Franco, sorry you didn't see that. But
let me ask you something, Dan. They're using all of the technology now, like how the league start back, them doing it as out.
Well, I believe
this morning what I saw on the news, they were showing you like audio, noise audio.
Yeah.
And kind of make it exciting because the players them I think would have feel like so them isolated. So them put audio noise like it's a crowd.
Franco. Very joke. Those sounds was not in the stadium, like in Germany, Those sounds was just coming on the broadcast.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No.
It was right. Yeah, it wasn't. Thank you.
I thought the players were hearing the same thing too.
No, in Germany they do.
Man.
They weren't.
Dan, you have to talk to the people them, man.
Yeah.
You have to tell them, I forget excited. You have to make the players them get more excited.
Them say what happening now is because it's the first week. They are going to keep adding, so they are just, but that's now reflecting and doing their observation. because Manchester United have it somewhere. I'm going to look for find. What Manchester United is planning to do is to get cardboard with a lot of people in the stadium. We don't know how they are going to do it, but I'm going to find it somewhere here. So
Ask
Manchester
the Germans.
United is not the Germans alone. Go down and ask where it is playing in
Belarus?
one of these countries, Belarus. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's different.
No, man, Belarus use them real spectators, you know.
People, yes, but so go to I feel them should find out from Belarus how do they do that? Oh, yeah.
You and Flavius go and talk. Go and talk.
Yeah, you know me I go bring up flavor. You know me I bring up flavors. The thing when me I go bring up, and I don't know if it's how you that think about that. With all right, the Premier League players are set to wear 2 Black Lives Matter message on their shirt next week. It didn't happen this week, so I assume they're going to do it next week. But this is the part now. And it has also been agreed in principle that player names on the back of their shirt will be replaced. So instead of the player's name, you have Black Lives Matter for the opening 12 game of the Premier League.
So why them never put it on the front of the shirt instead?
I don't know why they. But listen, the move came after Boss's latest meeting, saw total agreement that the Premier must take a strong stand in support of the BLM movement following the tragic death of George Floyd. But this is where now I don't know what you say about this, and even the spectator, even the audience can give an insight. A move might have put the Premier and college and course with FIFA, as it could be seen as a law breach. So Law 4 Section 5 stated equipment must not have any political, religion, or personal slogan, statement, or images. So I don't know what will happen now. Because remember, FIFA law say no political, none of that. So if the Premiership go against FIFA,
so
and as them do wear that on the back of their shirt, what will FIFA do? And if FIFA do sanction them or don't, what will be the outcome? Or would UEFA react to that? Or would the English League? We don't know if UEFA is really, in fact, giving the support. So is the English FA, or will UEFA react? FIFA already sent out their statement. What if FIFA sanction the English FA, or will the English FA react? So those are some questions now we are looking at. As I said, the audience out there, what do they think about that? Is that a good move by the English FA, or do they believe the English FA should not? So I just like to hear the views. So we don't know what's going to happen if they do it next week, but it should have happened yesterday. So like, I don't know if you have any thought on it.
So for instance, now, if like Chevrolet, who sponsor a club, decide to put on inside a dear logo Chevrolet BLM, that would be an infringement also with FIFA.
Yeah, because what FIFA is trying to say is because it's political, it's nothing to do with the football.
But a part of racism.
Yeah, so glad you bring that up, because you know I want to touch on a subject.
It's part of racism.
When you remember, you know, I go and bring up something, and I want you and Flavor and the audience give their opinion, how they feel in both players' position. Because when I say it, I have to read it 5 times.
Just to make sure,
to make sure what I was reading was right. So that is something now we're going to speak about, and it is very, when I mean, it's very, very sensitive and personal.
Okay.
Because it is me and you and Flavor playing for one team. We're not specific who's black or who's white.
Yeah.
But some remarks pass I won't say anything more. When we get to that, we want to speak about that more in more details, because we have to get involved and how you would feel, your reaction and certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get to, so we just saw browse show now and just look at some update.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna look at still the FA now. The FA have closed a loophole that could have seen Premier League clubs sign player and field them this season, but that won't be World
possible?
Chief. Well,
So what you saying? Them not dealing with the contract this season?
No, when we are speaking about contract now, then we are going to it more deeper, because pay is going to slash.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can really afford to buy any players, because you hear the update with Tino Warner, them buy him, Chelsea have him now.
Okay.
So that's our next debate.
Mm-hmm.
They are saying 2 English players did good last season.
Mm-hmm.
That player come in, will those player suffer for this person? And then more analysts coming in and saying, coming from Germany, will he fit in the system? You remember me was discussing it?
Yes,
and I say
Germany system is not as fast as English league.
Yeah. So we don't know how quick he will adapt. And then the next rumor, Liverpool fan, the next rumor is Naby Keita. It's not a must. We don't know. It's just rumor. Why they are looking at the old midfield player? I won't call his name yet.
Mm-hmm.
They want to replace him, and I believe AC Milan is looking at Naby Keita because he haven't settled in, and the fitness side of him is been injuring on a regular basis. So the word out is he may go back to Germany.
Mm-hmm.
But AC Milan is really looking at him at the moment.
Milan want him, and him going to
Yes,
Milan.
I don't know, because
I saw what's his name, Raul Jimenez.
Yeah,
Liverpool looking at him too, right?
Mendes. Yeah, them looking at. Yeah, they're looking at 2 Wolves players. You know the 2 Wolves players already.
Neves and Jimenez.
No, Andre. Torre.
Oh, they might look at the Torre.
Torre. Yeah, they might look at Torre as well. Yeah.
So how comes you see the flyer when I send you this morning, right?
Yeah.
That me get off of the news press this morning where they were saying Raul, that's his name, Raul Jimenez.
Jimenez, yeah.
Them looking at him. He's another Spain player that too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they were looking at him because he's a striker as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they was looking at him. And him said, in today's paper, I must say, feel glad to know, say, because we didn't know. He's a Liverpool supporter.
Liverpool, Man United.
And he's a Liverpool supporter.
Man City. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, this is to all things now. So we'll go back. We're going back far now. And listen. Chelsea are being taken to High Court. I don't know if you hear this one.
No.
All right. Chelsea are being taken to the High Court by players seeking damage. You just said it, for racist abuse suffered while at the club in the 1980s and 19.
Right.
So
I know which players them come to my mind.
It's digging up. So there's a lot of dirt digging up. And it say the Premier League side apologize. So that means that it was going on and they didn't do anything to it.
Hasselback might be one of them.
The Premier League side apologize after last year independent inquiry found former employee Gwen Williams target player as young as age 12. So you see, so when I don't know if I and you discuss this, someone here looking at players at 12, when you go at the academy and see this, the kids them, and you, if it's not the parents having a go at them, it's a coach. So what happened now is, if you're a parent, you cannot go into the, you ever see an academy like the Dome and so? But I'll try to get some pictures and show you. I'm making it's a dome.
Mm-hmm.
So them look at the safety of the kids them.
Okay.
So indoors it's like, how do I say now, a big parachute with air around it.
Mm-hmm.
So when the ball hit it, there's and if the kids even go inside, there's no damage to the kids. So where those kids train, it's totally different. It's like a big sponge, big area, pump up. Yeah. So it's different from say the under.
Also them
No. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those pictures and send it. But what I mean, everything, like you go to camp and then build a tent, something like that. You go in, but inside of it, it's like it's blowing up.
Okay.
Blowing up like blowing up, and then gold, everything is inside. So they are looking at the kids, they cannot get hurt. The parents are allowed to come in once. They used to allow to come in, and there's marked out area where the parents go and look. But what happening now is when the parents come in, they distract the kids.
Oh.
So even the parents have a go at the kids. Because when the training finish, and if you as a coach go outside, the parents pulling the kids. Why you won't listen? Why you won't follow instruction? Why you want this?
Why the football it teaching in England like it's a school, man?
No, it's a school, because what happening now? You can go online and you can do the research. Majority of the clubs now, they are running. Majority of them is foundation. So Crystal Palace one is Crystal Palace for life. Fulham Foundation. Those foundation now work within the community. So what they do, they work with kids from 18 to about 19 or 16 to 19. Those kids come in these, not fully academy, but a part of the club. These kids come in and they learn BTEC level 1, 2, and 3 sports coach. Within that sports coach course now, unsuccessful, say if you're unsuccessful with that, you still get a next year. It's more folder based. So you get your coursework is most coursework. So you do your coursework. When you complete that and get the qualification, you can go to the US on a scholarship. If you are good enough, you will get a trial at the academy. So what happened? Those kids, they played just like the academy, just like the club. So they have games it's full time. The government give money towards that. So and the good thing about it can be private. So if you get the place, equipment, and each kid, the government give you 3,000 for each kids. So the more kids you get, the more money you get. So in the long run, it's good regarding development. But some kids just come there for the football. They may not make it. So what the encouragement is, they take a different pathway. That different pathway could be fitness, physiotherapy. But the good thing about that now, when you're at that college, you automatically do your level 1, your level 2, and your level 3, and you get access to go and watch the club train, play, so you get to meet the players them. So that is a good incentive about it. And you have 1 and 2 kids lucky enough, they ended up playing. Yeah, Flavor.
Yeah, here.
I'm there. I know you.
I think it was me. So that is the thing now. So with this court hearing, so but 4 ex-players are now going to court listed for a March 2022 hearing. So these players is seeking damage because, all right, one player, this is what happened.
Them name any of the players them?
No, them don't name, them can't name the players them yet.
You want to take a shot at it. if you go back in the 80s and the 90s, I think me have an idea who them black players there is.
So, all survivor of racial abuse at the club, we feel let down again, like our black lives don't matter. So, as I was speaking last week, to me, you see, if the coaches and certain players doesn't get involved, it's like we are just still we are going back to square one. We're really going back to square one.
Yeah, true thing, man. Because if them not get involved as white players,
it don't
then
make
it
sense.
don't make no sense. You need a total unity. I mean, they're all on a team, and if one man rush you, you expect every man off of the bench to go out there, you know? Not necessarily for fight, but solidarity. You know? That's what the man them need, solidarity. One of the things where have me thinking when you talk about the FIFA and the
English FA, because like UEFA now is English FA,
breach or whatever it is. I'm thinking FIFA is using the slogan out with racism, right? In football. Now, this Black Lives Matter movement is a racism movement, so I don't see how FIFA fair look at it as a political statement when them know within themselves. So you can't be two-sided. You understand me? You want to say out with racism in a football, and at the same time, this is what this is all about. The racism, this is a matter that took place in another country, and it blew up globally. And because it blew up globally, it will bring attention to racism, boss. So I don't see where FIFA now, to me, FIFA now have no base on this. This is a losing battle for FIFA. Trust me. And if the British, where said the new league name?
Which one?
The English league, yeah, the UEFA next.
You're gonna know. FIFA control the world body in football, but UEFA does work within Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So UEFA doesn't say anything.
UEFA
so
got defend
because it. So I don't know. Maybe UEFA is watching what is going to be the outcome if they really, as I say.
Who's the new president at UEFA? And which country is he from?
No, me not really.
Let me Google him. In the meantime, let me Google him in the meantime. We can go and touch by other stuff. So who will play this weekend now?
Which weekend? This weekend that's gone is Aston Villa.
This weekend coming.
You have match playing tomorrow as well, you know. You have match playing
tomorrow Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
And you have match Saturday. You have match Sunday. One if I can't find the figures, but you have match tomorrow. I don't believe playing today.
Mm-hmm.
So Flavius.
I'm gone from the mic.
Like Flavius gone.
Yeah, I'm online still, but you must move away from the phone. The thing when me want to find out, Dan.
Yeah.
All right. When the game that played yesterday, it was played away from City ground, right?
No, it played at City.
Oh, it played at City. So the games are being
played at City.
Oh.
It depends, you know, because because they were saying they want to play the games away, so we don't really know how they return. But I know they are saying with the Liverpool game that is going to play away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know really if it's just saying that to let the fan them stay away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with that side, it's down to the FA and maybe say down to the and it's down to the council. Because some council, all right, you it work now. When a match is going to play, is the council, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Them have to arrange all the parking, the police. So maybe the council say no, but it's mainly the council. When there's match up here, you know, there is certain road, there's no parking facility around the stadium because of the crowd.
Okay.
So them look at many things. So And if you do park, there's specific place you have to park. So what some people do now during this time is, you know what? I want to start charge. If you want to come park in a private road, I want to charge your money.
Oh.
So enough people, yeah, that is a good thing about it. And did you hear what happened to Dele Alli?
No, what happened?
Yes, Dele Alli. Don't laugh. Enough people laugh about it, but Dele Alli was fined 50,000.
For what?
Yes.
For what?
Because him break some curfew order, yeah.
And break curfew.
Yes, so
Can't take the
but
quarantine.
50,000. But 50,000.
Why them fine him so much? They must set an example for other players don't follow.
Aye, but with that, no, that's to find somebody so much. Yeah.
So and that's the FA fine him that.
Yeah.
I couldn't even say 20. £50,000.
Well, maybe him have the money to pay it down. And then can you know, sir, what his name? Sancho, you know the German.
Yeah.
You know that he was fined 10,000. Yeah, so maybe they must set an example of this player.
Well.
And Spurs fans, you remember Ramsey? Ramsey, the player. Yeah, he was at Arsenal.
Play for Arsenal. Yeah, he's a coach now, right?
No, he's still playing now. Remember, he went up.
Juventus. Okay.
So what happened? Yeah, so what happened now? He is planning to come back, and Tottenham is maybe his destination.
Okay, Dan. Let me show you something now. I find the president at UEFA.
Yeah.
His name Alexandra Seferin from Slovenia.
Oh, Slovenia.
Right? Yeah, all right. This was 21 hours ago. And I know how long 21 hours ago is. Yesterday, right? And UEFA president Alexandra Seferin lauds players like Raheem Sterling and Marcelo for taking political stand, which means he must go defend them with that Black Lives Matter thing.
So you see. Oh, but the thing what I really would like to change is why can't every coach? I mean, every single coach.
So not everybody's involved in it.
Yeah, but to me, the white coaches, they're not putting out enough.
They're not putting out, okay?
To me, yeah, that's my opinion. I don't believe they are putting up enough. All right. We still, because this.
But in order for these players to take a knee yesterday, that was to be from the Players Association, right?
All right, with the Players Association now, you know, so them still, although them have that is the PFA. Well, because they have a lot of black, because they just don't even oversee all the 92 club, you know. Not just a premiership. So, you know, they have a whole of black players and their books and them things. So, you know, they will support that. So, with the PFA now, they support the players' rights and everything. So, I don't feel that will be an issue for them. We're still going into this BME because this is sensitive. The day when the Three Lions have a black manager seems a long way off. Admit it. Garrett Southgate.
Yeah.
Admit it. Listen, I don't remember if I talked to you about Oprah Will. All right. Oprah Will.
Yeah, the female coach once, yeah.
But listen, I had a 15-year spell in charge of the Lioness, but the lack of top-level BME boss in the men game mean English football has a lot of work still to do. This is where Southgate say again. Southgate said there's no doubt the role of a Premier League manager and the England manager are aligned, because if you are not being experienced in the Premier League, then very difficult unless you can through the development team like I did. Read this through the line now. So did Southgate coach a Premiership team?
No, but him play, right? Him used to play for Everton. Was it Everton? Who him used to play for?
Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough, okay.
But you see that privilege there? He said,
did he ever train the juvenile team either?
No,
under 17, under 21.
But that is it. He was one of the lucky ones. Come through this development team like I did. And then him say, one tends to lead to the other. I think it's possible. But what is most important is that black coaches feel it's possible. That is, for me, is the biggest crime of all. If someone feels there is a ceiling to what they can achieve in life.
Wow.
We need people like Jermaine Defoe and people in current group like Delap and Danny Rose to think that it's worthwhile. But you have some coach, say yes and feel. This is no. I have been on call with Ashley Cole where he has said it is where he want to head.
Yeah.
Removing that ceiling for ethnic minority group is one of the biggest challenge we face. Not just in football, but right across society. We can affect football. So when you look at the England coach saying that now, you come to the system and you play and you are thinking, am I ever going to get that chance? Am I ever going to be in the position to get that chance? Am I ever going to be given that chance? So it's really sensitive. And when you look at the game, how much percent of black playing? We don't want to say just in the English game. We are looking at worldwide. And if you're even looking at worldwide, we're still looking at maybe some African country. Some may use black coach, some may not. So that means that overall our chance is so slim.
Yeah.
The Caribbean, maybe not. And then the Caribbean now, at what stage them start recruiting overseas coach? Do they wait till a local coach bring the team to certain heights, then they change? So maybe it's just a mindset of who's in charge.
Yeah.
Who's the head? How do we break that barrier? How do we get over that barrier?
Something big that right there. So
it really
because I never even noticed. A matter of fact, I never even know Sam never come up through the ranks in order for just become the national team coach.
So when you
know the Queen.
That's a good. No, but
yes,
so
he just become the head cook. So something all right, man.
And then sometimes you have to really say to yourself, is this for real or maybe true? We are the minority. We have to start think different ways. Yeah.
True.
So those are things we start looking to, and then as I look at black growing up now, and I look at black seeing things, how do you feel your chance? What kind of chance do you have in this society? Yeah. You remember before we were speaking about players. There's a player. They went on a tour and play a match. And during that match,
yeah.
I want to call the player name, but I don't already. All right. This is what it says. that player is still haunted by his failure to back England black player after they were racially abused in Spain.
Wow.
Star target. You not name the player. Must try see if you can guess that player name. Your flavor.
Okay.
Star target that was in Madrid. That was 2004. The player said, "I've been quiet, vocal, and Sky." So that plays on Sky. Maybe you can.
I think me have an idea who he means now.
All right, wait. Finish. You can tell what I'm saying. So remember, I know that player was there with
in 2004.
2004, yeah. And listen, over the last 12 months to 18 months around racism, and just felt very uncomfortable. You hear that?
Yeah.
With a lack of action. That's what we have been speaking from last week. Do I come out and support my fellow players? Do I come out and have a say on what happened in the game? The game is a beautiful game, worldwide. Lots of people love the game. And to know that you love a game, you like to see the gameplay, and yet still, it's not the game, It's the people who in charge. Yet still, there are people who in charge are making it difficult for one race of people to achieve their dream, their goal. And when you look at it, a next set of people, it's like a merry-go-round. They keep changing seats. The only difference is they are going into different position, different club. So just like merry-go-round, I may sit at the lower one now. Yeah, I'm going up the top. So it's like you're going up the ladder. I go up the ladder. I don't feel comfortable at the top of the ladder now. So you know what? I come in the middle. Well, I feel a bit more comfortable. I want to stay here for a time. Then, you know what? Maybe I go down a little bit. So you start from the bottom again. But and yet still you have people still standing at that ladder, I'm standing at the ladder in a line, waiting to get a chance, if it's even to go on the bottom steps. They're not looking at the top yet, We are still thinking, boy, I wonder if we can get the chance to climb up that ladder, which is not happening. So this player, well, I'm going to finish it now. This player say, I sat next to Ashley Cole in that dressing room in Spain. I came off the pitch, got in the shower, didn't say a word to him. Went and did my interview. Hear that? Probably ignoring or semi-answer the question and the races. Walk onto the bus, went home and didn't think. I just listen this part now. I just feel that maybe in a start, feel that just
yeah.
So him just accept it almost. So where you all right?
Flavor.
Flavor. With Flavor.
Flavor. Right, it's player.
All right, the audience them. But I like them even give a comment or put yourself in the player's mind who been abused, and put yourself in the player who, because of his color, wasn't abused.
Him not said nothing.
What would you do as a player, or how would you feel as a player working alongside a teammate and know you've been abused, and that player didn't even have a word of comfort? How would you feel? This to the audience outside, and how would you feel, Franco?
I mean, I feel tear up. Remember, the just thing I just said to you earlier. Say it's all about solidarity. You're playing a team with your players, them, and something should go wrong, and everybody start gather around like them want to fight him. Even you on the bench, you can run off. You must have to get involved and fight. But when you run off, you make it be known to watch you. You fight one, you have to fight all. You lick one, you have to lick all. Solidarity, that's all.
All right, put yourself in the wide player. Put yourself in the wide player position. Or would you deal with that situation, knowing that one of your teammates is getting the abuse? Game finish, or would you approach that?
Well, the thing is it, and I'm going to say it out flat. Him have players who him play with in him club. But black, him don't really like them either. Because if he did, he would have defended that black player. And the reason why I may say that, a lot of these guys play football with players who are from a different race. And because they know some of these guys are getting abused by spectators and even by people on the road. And them don't come out publicly and say anything. Them are part of it too.
Thank you.
Silence. If you are silenced with somebody being abused or being, what you call it, harassed, murdered, or beaten, and you don't come out and say nothing, that me a part of it.
Good. So that's what that. All right now.
But the team will always play.
Done.
I'll tell you which player. You're a player, man. I'll tell you. Yeah.
I play with that team, you see.
Yeah.
I play that team in Canada.
Yeah.
That has players from 16 countries. 16 different countries. I played on this team with a guy from Turkey and a guy from Cyprus. I know that they are in a continuous war from beginning of time to now.
Yeah.
And those two guys played for me on my side. And they had to play good together. They don't talk. When the game done, them gone in separate ways. So when them playing for me, I have to pass the ball to each other, I have to help each other. We had a guy from Scotland, from Trinidad, Jamaica, from Greece, from England, and everybody have to play like one team.
Them put on the effort.
Hey, Dan.
Race and God can't come into it.
Not supposed to.
Dan.
No, because if that come into it, we just don't play. We just don't give it. You know.
So Franco, still you know. All right, I just accept it. So I'm accept it. Maybe I reflect. Maybe I reflect and say, you know what, I not feel it right, but maybe I'm shocked. So me go try see how much way I can think in his position. Shock. What can I say to the player? How am I going to approach a player? But
Hey Dan, me I go cut you for a minute. Me go take a musical break. I want to say something to you guys. Yes. We're back with Don in London. Real stuff agwan. Real Stuff Podcast. Yes, Dance. We're back again.
Yeah, the thing, as I said, he wasn't upset. I love the interview what him did yesterday. Because they just call him and just were speaking to him randomly.
Yeah.
And he was saying, we demonstrate for the next 3 months. This demonstration, it's not getting anywhere.
I agree too.
Because what is happening now is we are pushing with our anger. Yes. Have some but after the demonstration, how long can we demonstrate for? We have to look at what the BME, how are we going to say in certain position. It's not just about football, it across every sector.
Yep.
So we are looking at school, the health service, the police, so the institutional racism is there. How do we change that?
Let me tell you something, Dana. This morning on the news, they were showing you some pancake, what do you call it? Pancake box or is a product, and it have this chef guy on it, full white, but it's a black man. They're gonna change all of that. Even a lady with a syrup, the pancake syrup. The commercial with the syrup attack to some white kids is like she take care of the white kids. Them want to change all of that. The sensitivity of these company now, them see the sentiments. Oh, this is unjust and everybody take time. Even the NFL. That's why they made a mistake when players were taking the knee. They never supported them, so now they must support them, and it's a whole heap of you know what they're looking at? They're looking at their dollar line, Them dollars are going to get hit if all black people decided, say, we ain't supporting them people who not help we no more. Them looking at that.
They Black don't... Wall Street.
Yes.
Look at that Black Wall Street.
We have to get it back. Because that's the only way. That's the only way the only way our voice going to be heard,
Yeah. I forget a Black
because
Wall Street
even
again.
if we protest today and we protest for the next 3 months.
That's what John Barnes was saying. John was saying we are protesting. Yes, we don't mind that, but where is it taking us? Where is the protest taking us?
It's like we talk about this going in a Jamaica and that need to change, but we talk. And no changes now make because we have to decide how we're going to make the change. Is it going to be a political change? Or people are going to just say, you know what, forget about politicians and we're going to just go about to business and do our thing.
Brilliant.
Our way. Because them not going to change it for please them. Now for please we. Them are going to do it in for anything them do. Even although them realize that the topic is sensitive. And, oh yes, them know black people. Them still regard we as nothing because it's an institutional thing and it is worldwide.
It will be there all. All we're saying we are trying to break down the barrier, but that barrier is so high, so thick. How are we going to get it?
Sometimes I look back on the song, where Bob Marley sing when he put in the speech of His Imperial Majesty. And him just dropping it. Everywhere there'll be war.
And it's happening now.
And it coming like war have to declare for this. I mean, I don't want to say war just before we forget for we for be considered as human beings and people respect we the way we are respect them. I just want no war. But maybe we have to go war in a different sense. It must be physical war,
No.
It can be economical war. We can do all of that.
Simple.
Because black people spend money, So we have to just start support black-owned business and start make things for ourselves. So other people for our people, them can buy. That's what we have to start. I mean, it's time black people have to realize you remember back in the day, I think it was back in the 1930s, around them time when them have the Negro Baseball League.
Yeah.
You ever hear about the Negro Baseball League?
Yeah, man.
No.
All right. What year was it favored? Was it in the 1930s or before that?
That's true the timing.
But anyway, the Negro Baseball League was a league put on by blacks in a boss. And them go certain places go play where black people live. But them had was to be careful how them travel.
Yeah, the black players were better than the white players, but they couldn't get a game in the white clubs. So they found their own thing.
That's what we have to do now. Start farm our own thing.
Yeah.
Because
Anyway, can I just shift you guys a minute?
Go through now.
All right. First question. Do both of you understand the word management?
Management.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think one of the main problems we have, not really the Black Lives Matter business, but normally in football, especially in Jamaica, is the lack of management. Because something happened on Tuesday, which is, it's so strange and ridiculous to me. JPF had a meeting amongst his people, trying to get something passed. And I guess for the first time ever, I didn't have any election, any type of voting, and it ended up 8-all. I don't know where the other people come from, but them say 8-all.
It have 8-all at 16.
Yeah, I don't know where the other people came from.
Though you say it was supposed to be a 13-member panel.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where those come from, but
I must say the secretary and the ground and the two doorman.
Could be. Anyway, they wanted to introduce a second tier of professional football in Jamaica. And it was like I say 8-all based on people are saying the clubs that they would want to be in are not ready and then don't have no money and pass it down comfort. But I don't understand how you're going to introduce a second tier of professional football when you don't have a first tier. And there is probably one or two clubs that could be in a professional league. The rest of them can't really manage. Every year everybody's struggling. They don't have enough money. They don't have the proper infrastructure, the proper management. I know some money is very important in that.
Okay.
They want to have a second tier, so I guess so them can properly do up and down or whatever. But I think we don't plan enough and properly and far enough ahead. Because I don't know. I think you need to have the first tier running properly. All clubs can manage, all clubs can make it, people can get paid on time and all these things. We have good fields and all that. Before we can think of bringing in more people and more teams. I don't know what you guys think.
Well, my opinion is I don't think Jamaica need another league right now until them can clean up or put into place where they're going to organize whether Major League and Premier League going to be structured in such a way that them can use the same Premier League as the professional league and get the Major League organized again. The reason why I said this,
No, not Major League. Because Major League is a Kingston.
No. Listen what me I say. I'm saying that when I used to go watch football, they would have the Major League and them have the Premier League. The Premier League, most club never in a Premier League because they never want to be a part of Premier League. Everything was centered on Major League. And then all of a sudden, them start focus on Premier League. And then when the Premier League now become what it is, the Major League dead now as it is. Because I remember the last time, I remember you have Major League, then Sid Bartlett. Sid Bartlett was like a third league they bring in, where them use teams like from what I say, down in a certain neighborhood whenever used to participate in a Major League. And them use them and promote them into Major League and then from Major League into Premier League. To me, it have, you have
But remember, Franco, in those days, all the football was geared around Kingston.
Whether it was geared around Kingston, but the Premier League was geared with one or two Kingston team, and the rest was from the rural.
But Franco, good Franco, good love yourself flavor. If JFF accounts that, the second tier, them have got fit that thing now. What Franco said, just the Premier League, yes, the Premier League should be the pinnacle. But here what should happen now, if them all do it in the tier now, it's just like up here on now. Yes, the Major League, what you just say, the Major League should run all over the country. Which one is one for the Major League? And then you have the
Sid Bartlett.
No. The next one before the Premiership. Before you reach Premiership, the Super League. So you should have it now. You should have the Premiership, the Super League, the Major League, and what was the next one you say?
Sid Bartlett.
The Sid Bartlett. So you have 4 divisions. So you have division. The Premiership is just a Premiership. You have Division 1, 2, 3. If you want to go to 4, but the criteria to play the 1, 2, and 3, like I said, the Super League, the Major League, and then the Sid Bartlett. Those criteria shall put in place. You have to. If you don't have a stadium, you should have certain criteria, such as a club president, a club this, a club that. You can get support, but you see the Premiership and the what was the next one after Premiership? The Super League. Those should make compulsory. You have to have a stadium, and maybe say the attendance can be at 4,000. That's a minimum. So you don't have. So any team come from the Sid Bartlett or the league below and doesn't fit that criteria, they can either do 2 things: either you rent a stadium or you have to have a different player. So if the 2 tier good enough, that's good enough. The sound what them saying good, but it have to be structured in a way that's don't business. If you are in that league, if you doesn't have a stadium, that means you're not eligible. If you're willing to pay for a stadium during the season, that's okay with us. But it shouldn't be where a Premiership team playing and it doesn't have a stadium seating capacity of, say, maybe you can't get 4. Put it at 2 then. 2,000. Then you start develop from there then. And the next thing is you have to do lots of advertising. You have to do lot of outreach work. You have to do a lot of work where you get sponsor. You start sell shirt. So you know, you have a clubhouse. So those are criteria what I feel FA should have it. I went up Arnett Garden. When I went to Arnett Garden, the structure, excellent. I went to Umberlion. And when I went to Umberlion, the difference is they have changed room and things, but when you look around the perimeter, people could jump the fence. So those things, you look at the health and safety. Because you have to look at the players as well. Someone can jump the fence and do the player something and jump back over. So if those things are not in process, I don't feel and there should be inspection of each ground. Is this ground fit to play a Premiership? And the next thing I didn't see is there wasn't enough exit. If there's an accident and something block that main gate, where would the ambulance come in? So as I say, maybe I'm up here and I'm seeing it different. But when I come down, when I went down, I look at it. Even my club, I won't name my club. When I go for my club.
That's called planning. That's called planning.
Yes, so the planning should be there. So if I'm going to accept you within a premiership, when you're talking about the premiership in any country, that's the highest level of football. And these clubs supposed to be, who remember the Highbury fire? What was it 100 Liverpool fan die? You remember that?
Man, yeah.
And you know why so many people die? I don't know if you do the research. It's not the fire kill those people. No. The reason why it's because they didn't know how to do CPS. They couldn't do the basic first aid. That's why I know every coach up here, every single coach, that's why they have the first aid qualification. So if there was more people who know about first aid, so many people would die. So those things have to be in the club. As I say, I come down, I go and watch the game, I watch everything, but there is certain procedure what have to be put in place before I can say, yes, I deem it safe. I deem this safe, I deem that safe, and certain aspects have to be in place. So if JFF are going to look at it a different way, two-tire, brilliant, good idea, but what are you putting in place to make that be successful?
I love the idea, Dan, but you have to create the infrastructure first. You can't bring the league first and then the infrastructure after.
So like right now, like all them bring that up, I believe that shouldn't even announce. Them shouldn't even announce that broadcast that. They should have a private meeting with all the FA down in Jamaica.
Well, as a Flavius
clubs as well. Yeah.
As a Flavius about the infrastructure, it's true. We always build houses before we build infrastructure in Jamaica. We need to build infrastructure first.
First, yeah. But Franco, I think they felt that I think they spoke to everybody, and I think that they felt that they had the vote, but the people have changed their mind.
So, but with that no flavor, yeah, good. With that no flavor, that is, you remember you said management. So
yes,
somebody who's a good management, you know what them would do. I would bring in the FA, but you know what I would do now. Like how this FA is interested, I am going to identify at least 15 stakeholder, some sponsor, bring in the sponsor, make the sponsor have a say from each parish. So if we have sponsor from Clarendon, Montego, bring in all those sponsors, have a meeting and say, listen, plus the person who's in charge of the PFA down there. So we are bringing in different people. So we even are bringing in the police as well. So we are bringing all the body we know say is going to oversee that, because when you have the premiership and you're supposed to have the police who patrolling, and then you're bringing the health service as well. So you're bringing people who supposed to be involved. So when those you have a proper meeting, yeah.
My thought is that if Jamaica want to be what they claim they want to be, which is a football country, you must have at least, but not limited to, one upper field in each parish.
Yeah,
to start out. Because I have seen Premier League teams from St. Mary reach premiership. And all know, I think about 3 or 4 times that they reach. And all know one match has not been played in St. Mary. They have to go somewhere else to play the game, because they don't have one half-distance field in St. Mary. Strange as it sounds.
All right. We have three counties in Jamaica: Cornwall, Middlesex, and Surrey. Why those 3 counties don't come together? And if we can't afford feeling easy, why don't they have a central area and say, all right, listen, this is Cornwall. Those teams in Cornwall, if 3 or so team from Cornwall is in that league. This is where they are going to play. This is where, so you have 3 specific.
Yeah, but county in Jamaica is just something on a map, you know. We don't have no civic or political organization that deals with the county.
Oh, I thought say with each county now you could say, all right then, these club come under county, say Cornwall, so and so. You know what? We are going to have our regular meeting. All
the clubs come under is a parish association.
Oh, but that's why I'm saying no. I am thinking on a different level. So if you ever try the development, let's try it at a bigger before we start breaking it down. So all right, this is what we are going to do. It's come like drawing, you know. Mm-hmm. If you do the drawing, you just make a bigger outline, and then you know what you're gonna put in the details. Because see how the outlines stay first, and we start putting the details. So if Cornwall, Middlesex, and Surrey, all those teams in Cornwall, Middlesex, and Surrey, yes. Say if we can get the funding to build a stadium, it can be a 10,000 or 5,000. Yes, that is
there. But Dan, it's easier than that, you know, because Surrey is oversubscribed.
Oh.
Because Surrey have Stadium East, them have Stadium, them have Arnett, them have Tivoli, them have Waterhouse. You understand?
All right. So sorry out of the question. So what you do now? You see with Surrey now, what them would I do now is go to Surrey and look and identified 3 or 4 club there. And say, you know what, we are going to develop them stage by stage. So if you look at Arnett, you know what, we are going to develop Arnett to this level. Then we say, all right, we finish with Arnett club. Listen, we already do all the infrastructure. You take care of that. No, you have to just take care of it.
So what we need is to develop grounds in Cornwall and Middlesex. Middlesex have one ground, used to be ground, Middlesex one ground. Cornwall might have 2. You know?
So why can't they develop those grounds? Why can't they?
Sorry. All the Surrey ones are based in Kingston. So you find that Portland and St. Mary don't have anything, although they are in Surrey.
Yeah, me understand.
Yeah, but Portland would have a feel good year, where there, St. Thomas.
St. Thomas, and that I think that I don't think that is any longer thing. I don't think.
Can fix it up back still and turn it into a stadium because it's a big place.
If it is still there, if it's still there.
I don't know which county this fall, but the place I went, I go there and do I go there and do a presentation. It's Kirkvine. When I went to Kirkvine,
Middlesex Kirkvine, did that right?
Kirkvine was the best feeling today, right? I don't know what it looks like now.
No, I went down there, do a presentation down there. When I went to Kirkvine and I see the vast amount of land space they had, I couldn't believe it was so. That is something now, and why it's so unique there. So it's after me, and yes, and the place is so big. There parking lot.
Once Kirkvine and the Guinness are the best fields in Jamaica.
Remember the Kirkvine is backside, you know, and backside has a lot of money.
Oh yeah. And they are the space too, but last time I played on Kirkvine field, and not again, you know.
It mash up?
That was in the 80s. It wasn't that.
Really?
Yeah, man. It wasn't that smooth and level and coming like a billiard table, you know.
Really? I didn't know that.
It had level still, but the grass wasn't that green and flush.
Franco.
So I haven't seen it. That's what I'm in the 80s and about 85 or before.
Franco. Get the fixtures now. Listen now. Tomorrow, League 2 semi-final. First leg, Colchester, Exeter. That at 3 p.m. And then you have Northampton, Cheltenham. Friday, Premier League. Norwich, Southampton, that at 6 p.m. Sky Sport.
Mm-hmm.
And Tottenham United. That's a big one.
Yes, Tottenham against Man U, right?
Yeah, and that is to Tottenham. Play home to Tottenham.
Mm.
Then Saturday, you have Watford Leicester, Brighton Arsenal, West Ham Wolves, Bournemouth Palace, and the Palace and Bournemouth game is coming on BBC One, so I'll be able to see that one good. And then the Sky Bet, free, that's free, yeah. And then Championship, Fulham, Brentford, Middlesbrough, Swansea, Blackburn, Bristol, so that is the Championship. And then Sunday, no Premiership again. You have Newcastle, Sheffield United, Aston Villa, Chelsea, and you know the big one, our big one, Liverpool, Everton, and that's 7 p.m. Then we have Monday again, Man City.
Merseyside Derby.
Yeah, Merseyside Derby, that. So, and then you have the next one is Tuesday of next week as well. Leicester, Brighton, and then you have it's a next London derby that some people don't have it as a big derby, but it's Tottenham versus West Ham. And then this now is how football will change. So listen, no fan. All matches to be played behind closed door until the autumn. New badges on the shirt. Kits will celebrate the work of the NHS and also promote the Black Lives Matter campaign. No mascot handshake. No match day mascot or physical contact for the rest of the season. Revamp ball. Ball will carry the message. We are one team. You don't see the new ball?
So yeah, I saw a piece of it this morning.
You see it? I'm not trying. I'll take the picture and send from here. All right. Then.
Yeah.
So no name on shirt. So the ball will carry the message. We are one team to mark the UK national effort to beat COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
No name on shirt. For the first 12 matches, player name will be replaced by the message Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger benches. Club can name up to 9 subs and use 5 of them, although across a maximum of 3 slots per team. This means they cannot be used as a time with synthetics. Tunnel camera now.
Mm-hmm.
There will be no audio, but you can hear what the captains, players, and referees say, and for the first time, listen as the coin toss take place, so you can hear all of that. More ball.
Okay.
With no fans or ball boy, extra sterilized ball. So them do have no ball boy now, you know. So extra sterilized ball will be placed on cones around the pitch and behind advertising boarding to be used on the ref direction when they are booted deep into the empty stand. Drinks break can be taken for a maximum of 60 seconds at a neutral stoppage in play midway through each half. All players must use their own bottle. So I don't like when you just show on one, they have to use their own. Mask.
Yeah.
Mask must be worn by 4th official and medical staff, but not the players on field, official or sub. So, you know, the mask I will wear, but friend up on the field won't wear the mask. Virtual fans, live video feeds featuring 16 fans from each club will be available to broadcaster and to club for use on big screen during matches. This is the part now where everybody are talking about. No spit or snot. Players will only get a ticking off for spitting or clearing their nose, as they cannot be punished for offense that do not exist according to the law of the game. So the spitting on them thing, then maybe them just get a little ticking off, said, I don't want you spit so much. In-game music. Clubs can play tunes at key trigger moment, including at kickoff, times and after a goal is scored. Celebration cameras. Player will be told where to head to if they find the net. So you can't come around and celebrate, but the part I like is You know, when the referee give a decision where you don't like, no players can run to the referee and make a complaint. So that is part where I feel that should be in the game. When this thing over, that should be part of the rule. Yeah. Artificial fan noise. Sport atmosphere audio can be played into stadium to replicate home fan. Other pre-record or simulated crowd noise is not allowed. Hear that? And then lower tier seat covered up. Premier Chief say that stadium wraps will be designed by each club and aim to improve environment visually. Better behavior. Players and coaches have been warned not to, so we just start watching, not to surround referee or square up in mass confrontation to be enforced by card and fine. So that is something I believe them should stick to. The last one.
Yeah.
The referee make a decision. That's a referee decision. You don't like it, you like it tough. If you come to me, I'm going to give you a card. And if the coach or whoever, coaching staff, rant about it, I'm going there and I have two options. If you don't get a red, you go and sit.
So let me ask you something. How the referee end up doing review? Is it by the opposing side say we want to see a review and then him go and look at the camera? That's how the review come about.
The review sometime all right. The review can be I make a decision as referee.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at them, they are attached with the
virtual camera, the virtual camera guys.
So I can quickly say to you, no, we'll review that. And you stop, you hold it on up. So if you see more time, yeah. So you see more time, you see them make a decision, and you see them walking where them don't make a decision. They are listening to what that person is saying.
But VAR say, okay.
Yeah, but at the moment, them say no VAR at the moment. If VAR was involved yesterday, I feel the VAR would come in and say, yeah, I'm going to have a look at that. But the only thing what I am concerned is the referee. Is the referee, if the VAR is taking over so much of these decisions, why do we have a referee? The referee don't know when to make a decision because he's uncertain. And I feel say being a game, and to me, football is a game is just uncertain. This happened when I used to watch it, and well, was that over the line? Was that not over the line? VAR now, everything VAR is getting involved. I think VAR should be more about, and they already have it.
Difficult decision.
Difficult decision. But when you look at VAR, if you reflect back on the VAR and look at what VAR, some goal was scoring, someone toe, someone finger, someone no, that is no. I feel that those should go to the attack.
I just said that last year Champions League semi-final, Tottenham against Man City. And
was last year?
Yeah, man, last season. Tottenham against Man City. No, with the Tottenham player, the ball hit him on him side first, and then hit him on him hand and going at the goal. And they said that was a UEFA ruling that said as long as the ball make contact with your body first, and then it hit your hand and going at the goal, it's considered a goal because you never intentionally touch the ball with your hand for going at the goal. It accidentally hit you. And that's how Man City got knocked out of the semi-final. I mean,
yes,
it was a final.
You look at this one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at this one too. The one what puzzled me, and I've been looking at it, is if you are offside,
mm-hmm.
and that they didn't blow it there and then, and that ball play around, and that goal score, they take it back to that offside.
Foolishness, that.
So there is some contradiction within it.
So that mean them not blowing during the offside right away. Them go wait till after the game finish.
Because what them saying now, because through the offside you was interfering with the player. So there is issue where you look at it and say, if you don't blow infringement, and then I don't feel infringement should.
After
The goal, you understand? Oh, the infringement, yes. But the VAR is in some instant, but I feel there should be category here. This is when you look at the goal line technology is already there, so we don't need to get involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime when you look at a person knee, then these line, let's get it straight. That with those basic, give the attacking team the advantage.
Okay.
Don't stop it and say that person you're studying it. His knee was over, his toe was. No, how can that be offside in a game and you stop the game?
So
show a little knee, a little.
So let me ask you now.
I
So
believe
during the
the
course of this, what you call it, wrapping up of this season, there's no VAR technology. VAR is out.
There was saying there should be no VAR. Yeah.
But is VAR there? There's no VAR for now.
No VAR for now. So
okay.
You don't know because of yesterday.
Then when does Liverpool
you don't know
play?
what is going to happen.
Then does Liverpool play?
No, we're playing Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
Yeah, we're playing Sunday, yeah.
Well, we have 6 more minutes done before we wrap up. So, do your final wrap up, yeah.
You wrap up, see?
Huh?
Before he does his wrap up, I want to make a call out to the government. Because we're speaking about sports in a very passionate way. Football, cricket, track and field, all different kind of sports, table tennis, lawn tennis, whatever. Sports is now a professional enterprise now. We don't seem to, apart from schools, we don't seem to be in the amateur. We again use first time you have to be an amateur to go to the Olympics and all that. All that has changed now.
Money.
Everybody is that professional thing, right?
Money.
So I'm saying to the government, if sports is such a big thing and it's professional and it brings in money, it needs to be managed properly.
And developed too.
And we have never, in my memory, I don't know, I can be wrong, in my memory, but even so, in my memory, I have never ever seen Jamaica have a minister of sports. And I think that should, in the next election, after the election, whoever forms the government should have a spot for a minister of sports.
Just specialize in sports, no youths and sports, just sports.
All their attention to sports. All right, look at our current minister of sports. She's also minister of culture, minister of gender, and minister of entertainment. So how much time she have to spend in sports? We need our own ministry with people who are just dedicated to make sure sports work for Jamaica. Everybody by now in the world know that Jamaica are excellent in sports. And at every level we have done well at every level. But we need better management, and to get better management, we have to have the dedication, the single-mindedness of not having to get a call now, and it have to do with some domestic violence, or you're having a major reggae show, and minister have to be dealing with all of that. We have tourism, and tourism is so big on us, and our thing, we have a minister of tourism that does only tourism. So I think Jamaica has reached a stage now where we can and should have a dedicated minister of sports. That's my take.
All right, and with that, we come to the end. So
What?
each of you make on a 30-second briefing wrap up.
Go down.
Go, Dan.
Yeah. Always a flavor. But what me gonna say is what you just said, and I feel the government as a whole, whoever in power, whoever win the next election. I feel the academy with different. I feel it's only Jesus Pastor College at the moment. I believe they should have a pilot with a sports art academy with different aspects of the sport, fitness, and see what happens. See, they could get more kids off the street because sport and music is the main thing in Jamaica. So they can have a sports academy where they worry about paying X amount of money because GC Foster College, brilliant, but it's only GC Foster College. And there are kids out there who cannot afford to take sports as part of their career. So I feel the country should do that.
So we need at least 3 more GC Foster colleges.
Yeah.
No, you don't build a more GC Foster College. You just build a pilot scheme art. Do go through art. Just like how art doing the tourism, the manufacturing, everything. Yeah. Try something like that and see what expand it. So the kids don't have to pay. The kids don't have to pay for go there. It's a entry test to attend that. And what the government should start thinking outside the box.
Funded by the government, yeah, I agree.
Well, Flavius, let's wrap it up and get out of here.
Okay. Thanks again, listeners. We are at our time to go. And as always, like I always say, Corona is still with us, but we still don't know enough about it. Nobody's coming out and saying, okay, this is what is happening, this is what we need to do. We're still like day one. We still don't know what is happening. But one thing we do know is if you do not get it, you are okay. And the best way to not get it is to keep your distance. Make sure your home is sanitized and well kept and all that. And not too many visitors, and you have to have protocol when a visitor comes and all that. And then when you move from, when you have to go out, you go out well prepared. You go out prepared with your mask, and you still keep a distance when you go out. And of course, when you shop and all that, make sure you do what you need to do, sanitize the goods and all that before you take them in your house. So keep your distance, be safe, and until tomorrow is Franco have better words than me about tomorrow.
Final.
So I'll let Franco tell you about tomorrow.
Tomorrow we have part 2 with Miss Audrey Hall. And it's the continuation of part 1. As we said, the Pasa continues. So tomorrow she's going to continue the story. And she's going to tell us some things that we never know. So it's going to be very intriguing. So we're inviting you to make sure you all be here tomorrow. Come with your questions. Because she's going to be answering questions as well. And as always, remember that prayer do changes things. So regardless of what religion you belong to, you must have a prayer. So Don, are you there?
Yeah, man, I'm there, man, yeah.
Yeah, so we just want you for just make your final piece on it too as well.
Yeah, all I'm saying is Jamaicans, let's try and just build the country and save the violence. We could try and occupy these young men so them can do something positive towards the country, their career, their development. And let's come as one and just unite and see that the country can build and see if we can bring down the crime. That's all I'm saying. Jamaica, we are all one. That's a country where the whole world love. Let's love ourselves and try and put in a little more effort to stem the violence and crime within the country. All right, and I want all Jamaicans have a good day. God bless the country.
All right, as always.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
The Fina to take way out a year.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know what set me if it could flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Surely I cleave your eyes. I said, yeah. I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Surely I had clean berries. I say, been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not the master, guess who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me, who ain't
Well,
on the call.
unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
Take away ourselves.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.